Van Gerwen and Lewis embroiled in a last 8 battle. On the other stream board here, Dave Chisnall the favourites to move into the semi-finals.
100.
And the history book suggests that Chizzy would get the job done. They've met 5 times and Chisnall has won 4 of those, including one in Barnsley in February.
60.
And the St Helens man won 6-1.
54.
He's in decent form, hasn't lost in his last 5 Premier League matches, Dave Chisnall. Kept himself in contention with a draw against Michael Van Gerwen on Thursday night in Birmingham. That followed a double in Belfast when Chisnall beat Phil Taylor and Adrian Lewis.
180.
And darts like that have helped him along the way. A first max from Chizzy. Yeah, and before that, back-to-back draws with Peter Wright and Gary Anderson, world's number 3 and 2. Well, he fancied it, Chisnall.
123.
But the second dart didn't fancy finding its way into the treble 19.
$57.
So the world number 6 returns. 4 tops. Double 10.
24.
Well, still Dekker nowhere near.
$140. Game short on the first
This
leg.
time
Dave Chisnall.
it is
Second
game
leg,
short
Jan
for Dave
throw
Chisnall, who began his day with a 6-4 win against Jim Walker before seeing off South Africa's Warwick Sheffer 6-2. Then he got the better of Darren Webster, a 6-4 win for Chisnall.
95.
Before edging out Ian White by the old leg in 11 to book his place in the last 8.
77.
His opponent, Jan Dekker, we saw on the live stream earlier on today, his win against Joe Cullen. That was in the second round. He'd already beaten Andy Jenkins by then.
134.
Then he beat Peter Hudson in the board final before knocking out
83.
Joe Mernon 6-1 in the last 16. Chisnall, his toughest opponent so far today. Certainly in terms of ranking. Only 5 players above Dave Chisnall in the world. One of them isn't here. 3 of them are still in the tournament.
58.
Now Dekker, just going to set up the shots. No nonsense.
58. Game shot on the second leg.
He lands
third leg,
double 16 to level up the tie. Chisnall, a winner of 11 PDC titles.
100.
And 10 of those have been Players' Championship events. Also won the German Darts Championship back in 2013. There hasn't won
134.
a tournament since July last year. And that was the only event that Dave Chisnall won last year. His most
100.
successful spell came between 2012 and 2013. A period which saw him win 7 of those 11 PDC titles.
100.
We did reach a final, of course, of Players' Championship 5. Lost out to Adrian Lewis on the 1st of April down in Milton Keynes.
93.
Also a finalist in the very last Players'
137.
Championship event of last year and the Players' Championship finale itself in Minehead. Losing to Benito van der Pas and then Michael van Gerwen in the big one.
64.
But 64 here to edge back ahead. Well, that's in treble 7.
On score, Dave.
So 43 left. Double top.
44.
Dekker found 2 trebles last time he had this target, but he didn't need to go for it then. This time he has to go for it. He has to. 57. For the bullseye. Well, he's dropped his dart. If this goes in, it's all aboard the showboat. And it has gone in. What a shot from Jan Dekker. 167 to break the Chisnall throw. The cheek of Jan Dekker to drop his dart in between. Picked it up and plonked it straight in the middle.
100.
Dekker himself moved across to the PDC
99.
in 2015. Sits at the moment.
99.
In 57th place on the order of merit. So the
97.
rankings suggest it should be something of a mismatch. Chisnall 51 places higher than his Dutch opponent.
99.
But it seems that Jan Dekker has got ideas of his own, and Chisnall will need to pull out darts like this.
180.
That's his second max. And it leaves him 125. The prospect of a spectacular finish.
57.
Well, now treble 20
25.
would leave tops. Can't find it, and Dekker will have a go at the
65.
146. And he's already taken out 167. Child's play, the 146. Is he looking at 19s? I presume he was.
$78.
Such as he's stepping across to find a route to double top to cancel out the break.
20.
Doesn't happen. Dekker with a chance to move 3-1 ahead. It's one dart at double 16. And he
Game
pins
shot.
it, and he
Fourth leg,
does
Jan Dekker.
move 3-1 ahead.
Fifth leg is Dave to throw first.
Well,
140.
I think, by the lack of celebration, most of the crowd are Dave Chisnall fans.
41.
Of course, there's a couple of screens in the arena where players who are out of the tournament and their guests
81.
can watch on. That's what those people were looking at.
59.
And they will have also just seen an 11-leg thriller between Michael van Gerwen and Adrian Lewis, which Michael van Gerwen
100.
managed to win 6-5. So he's beaten Gary Anderson, beaten Adrian Lewis, and booked his place in the semi-finals, where he will meet the winner of this one.
60.
And he could be about to end our run of different winners in all the events that we've had on the Players' Championship. Although he's the only
140.
player left in the tournament who could end that run.
140.
But he's also the most likely to go on and take the title today, isn't he? Dave Chisnall hoping
Game shot in the 5th
to
leg.
provide
Dave
his
Chisnall. 6th leg.
semi-final
Jan to throw
opposition. Moved himself back within one leg.
first. 59. $100.
His last outing saw him defeated by Jelle Klaassen in round 3 of the German Darts Open last weekend. He had beaten Nathan Aspinall 6-0 in round 2 with a brilliant performance.
$140.
He may need to up his game slightly here if he is to do for Dekker.
134. $71.
Well, the first start was always going to be an obstacle for Dave Chisnall. But he may be the friend of Jan Dekker, who is looking
81.
to restore a 2-leg cushion and move within 2 legs of a semi-final.
$75. $42.
And I'm pretty certain it would be Jan Dekker's first PDC semi-final.
77.
Obviously not including the Challenge Tour events. Of which this man has won 4.
Game shot.
And he
and
lands
6th
the
leg,
bullseye
Jan
for the
Dekker.
second
7th
time
leg,
this
Dave to
match.
throw first.
This time only for an 85 finish.
180.
Chisnall finding a response. Third 180. All have gone the way of Dave Chisnall, but 4 of the legs
60.
have gone the way of Jan Dekker.
$100.
May need to produce something special against the throw. First of all, you just concentrate on holding here.
42. $100. $140.
So Chizzy needs 121. Will he go for the bull? Well, he was going to go for the bull. In the
81.
end, he changed his mind when he saw that Jan Dekker was not on an outshot. Sensible shooting.
$96.
That gives him the chance to take aim at double top.
Game shot in the
And he
7th
pins
leg.
double
Dave
top.
Chisnall. 8th leg, Jan to throw first.
This would be a very timely break if he were to pull something out of the bag here. But Dekker is having none of it.
139. $134.
Well, similar scores. In the early exchanges, but
96.
Chisnall really needs to find something big.
134.
get the feeling that this could be if not the crucial leg in this match.
42.
And there is a slip from the Dutchman. Can Dave Chisnall jump all over it? We see the snatch come into play there. Recovers well.
121.
Very well indeed. He's going to get the first poke at a finish. And he'll fancy himself to get a double from 112.
54.
And Dekker's only been able to leave 170. So now Chisnall to wrestle back control of this tie. Wants double top.
72.
Just above. Well, Jan Dekker took out 170, 167 in leg 3. Now he wants 170. Not going to happen.
41.
Chisnall to square it up. Good guide, surely.
Game shot in the 8th.
He lands double 10 in the end, and it is 4 apiece. And now Chisnall has control. And the crowd are on their feet. Well, some of them, anyway.
140. $95.
So Dekker, having led 3-1 and 4-2, will be disappointed to let this slip.
140.
Chisnall off with back-to-back 140s.
45. $99.
Yeah, good darts from Dave Chisnall. 122 left after 9.
$100. 12, Dave.
So he's still on this, if he wants to go for it.
49.
Dekker not on and out, so Chisnall still very much in charge of this quarter-final.
57.
Double top again then.
Game shot on the 9th leg. Dave Chisnall.
He lands it, and Dave
10th
Chisnall
leg,
has done
Jan to
something
throw
similar
first.
to Jelle Klaassen this year. Used to leave double 18 an awful lot. Now opts for tops. Much more frequently than any other double.
96.
But he's done well to wrestle his way back into this, and now looks likely to move through and set up that semi-final against MVG.
100.
And the chance remains alive to win his 12th PDC title.
60.
The next game on this board will be a semi-final, not the one involving
95.
the winner of this, however. It'll be Mike Dekker or Robert Thornton against Jonathan Worsley or Robbie Green. Big opportunity for someone to come through and reach the final and perhaps go all the
99.
way to the title. But Van Gerwen and probably Chisnall looking to deny them that. Moment of glory.
59.
Although Chisnall may have to do it in a deciding leg here.
96.
As Dekker gets himself down to a possible out. Chisnall needs at least one treble. He's found that.
134.
He's found a second as well. So this could be the last shot Jan Dekker gets today. Well, still alive. Chisnall wants 1-1-3 for the match and a place in the semi-finals. Trailed 3-1, trailed 4-2. But for a fourth straight leg. 57 leaves 36. Dekker
81.
can force a decider and spoil the party.
Game shot.
And that's what he does. We are going all the way.
Dave to throw first.
Just as Dave Chisnall did in his previous match against Ian White. Robert
100.
Thornton is through to the semi-finals. He's beaten Mike Dekker 6-4. Will another Dekker be done for? Well, this Dekker
140.
making a move here against the darts. 10 legs played and shared. Chisnall won the bull at the start of this match. That gave him the advantage
81.
of throwing first in this decider. But the old Chizzy snatch, seeing Dave come a cropper in that last visit.
60.
Nervy moments. Dekker looking for his first PDC semi-final. Chisnall looking for a 12th PDC title.
140.
Well, needs 2 trebles to get down to a finish first. But treble 3 won't help.
86.
And Chisnall now has a couple of visits to make that 180 disappear.
60.
And to make Jan Dekker disappear from this tournament, but only 60. This is a chance for Jan Dekker. Oh, the timing.
135.
Not a bad miss from Dekker. Could have been worse. Now, will Chisnall get a dart? Well, there's your answer.
$40.
And he's got into some trouble with the snatch there, Dave Chisnall. Now Dekker will get 1 dart at double top.
60.
And a reprieve for the world number 6. Jan Dekker failed to take out this equation. But Dave Chisnall has 2 clear darts to put an end to this quarter-final contest. Double 10. Can he slide it in alongside?
70.
He can't. Well, who wants a place in the semi-final? I mean, the winner does take on Michael van Gerwen, so you can understand their reluctance to move through.
Game shot in the match.
Well, that's
Jan
why
Dekker.
they call him Double Dekker. Jan Dekker is through to his first PDC semi-final on the Pro Tour, defeating the number 5 seed, Dave Chisnall, and the crowd are disappointed at that.